Welcome to today's video, everyone. If you've clicked on this title, a woman starts realizing how much she misses you when chances are you're curious about the dynamics of attraction, longing, or simply understanding when that special person in your life might begin to feel your absence. Whether you're dealing with a recent breakup or a rough patch in your relationship, we're going to explore the psychology and emotional triggers behind why and when a woman starts to realize how much she misses you. I invite you to get comfortable, maybe grab a cup of coffee or tea, and let's dive right in. Chapter 1: When she no longer has direct access to you. It's an age-old saying, you don't know what you've got until it's gone. One of the first moments a woman realizes she genuinely misses you is when she no longer has direct and easy access to you. Think about how technology has made it so simple to reach out to anyone at any time. Messages, phone calls, social media, it's all at our fingertips. But suddenly, when that constant back and forth communication isn't there anymore, it can strike a chord. If you used to be the person she texted in the morning, or called at night to recap the day's events, that absence becomes glaringly obvious when the phone stops buzzing. Silence can be louder than any words sometimes. When you no longer fill her inbox with funny memes, thoughtful notes, or random check-ins, she'll start noticing the emptiness in her day. That's often the first seed of missing someone, the everyday routines that are no longer there. Pull back or step back if you've been over-communicating. Let her feel the difference in her daily routine without you. Chapter 2: When she sees you living your life. Another pivotal point is when she witnesses you living your life with joy, ambition, and drive, even without her. A woman often feels the pull of what she's missing when she sees you thriving on your own. Maybe you're hitting the gym more often, hanging out with friends, traveling, or pursuing your passion. It's in these moments, when she recognizes you're no longer waiting around for her, that she begins to question her own decisions or actions. Why does this happen? It ties into human nature. We all want to be part of something positive and uplifting. When she observes that you've continued to grow, succeed, and stay fulfilled, despite the relationship ending or hitting a rough patch, she starts realizing just how valuable your presence was, and still can be. Focus on your personal growth. Show genuine happiness in your life. It's not about pretending, it's about truly moving forward. Chapter 3: When she experiences triggers and reminders. We all have triggers, an old song, a particular fragrance, a favorite restaurant. Memory is closely tied to senses and repeated experiences. If you two shared a special place or a tradition, like cooking a certain dish together on Sundays, then every time she encounters that place or situation, she'll be reminded of you. This might be amplified through social media as well. Perhaps a mutual friend posts an old photo or a memory pops up on her timeline. These small reminders can be powerful. They stir up nostalgia and the realization of what she's missing out on. So if you're worried that your absence has gone unnoticed, remember, daily life is filled with seemingly random triggers that can bring a surge of emotions and memories flooding back to her mind. You don't have to force reminders, normal life events often do the work. Memories, small tokens, or mutual connections can be more powerful than direct contact. Chapter 4: When her friends or family mention you. It's not uncommon for friends and family to ask about an ex or someone who used to be very present in your life. When she's out with her girlfriends and someone casually says, "How is he doing?" Or, "Are you two ever getting back together?" These questions can catch her off guard. It's in these moments that she might realize how much she's been thinking about you, or how much she's been trying not to think about you. And it's not just about the questions. It might be the contrast of hearing other people say positive things about you. Maybe her parents really liked you, or her friends mention how you always treated her well. Outside validation can often accelerate the process of missing someone, because it reminds her of the support system you provided and the memories you all created together. People around her can subconsciously remind her of your good qualities. You don't have to convert her social circle; being a decent, respectful person does that naturally. Chapter 5. When she tests the waters and you remain unfazed. Sometimes a woman might poke or test you to see if you still respond the way you once did. Maybe she sends a casual text like, "Hey, I hope you're doing well," or likes an old photo on your social media. These are small feelers or emotional temperature checks to gauge your reaction. If in the past you respond instantly, but now you're taking your time, or maybe not responding at all, that shift can be startling to her. If she realizes that you're no longer as accessible, it can ignite feelings of longing. She might start to wonder, did he move on? Is he really over me? Or what is he up to that's more important than responding to me? The less predictable you become, while still maintaining respect and kindness, the stronger the feeling of missing you becomes. Don't react impulsively or emotionally to her small tests. Remain respectful yet composed, showing you've matured and won't be pulled back into old patterns. Chapter 6. When she experiences less emotional support elsewhere. In many relationships, people end up providing each other with a form of emotional safety net, reassurance, a listening ear, or a shoulder to cry on when times get tough. If you were her go-to person for support, and now you're no longer there, she'll feel that void strongly, especially during stressful times. Imagine she's had a bad day at work or is going through a family issue. She picks up the phone, only to remember she can't just call you like she used to. Or maybe she does call, but the dynamic has changed. That's when she might start to realize, on a deeper level, how valuable your emotional presence really was. Women often reflect on emotional bonds more deeply when they're suddenly absent. By allowing space and being less available, you let her feel the gap you used to fill. Chapter 7. When she hears you're moving on. Hearing you're dating someone else or even casually seeing new people can spark a big realization. Not everyone experiences jealousy in the same way, but if she valued you, the mere idea that you have other options can make her confront her own feelings very quickly. She might say something like, "I'm happy for you," or appear indifferent, but internally, it can trigger that sense of "I might lose him forever if I don't do something." Of course, moving on shouldn't be used as a manipulative tactic. It should come from a genuine place of personal growth and a desire to find happiness, whether with or without her. But from her perspective, knowing that you are desired by others and are open to love again can be a jolt that flips the switch from ambivalence to missing. Focus on your personal life and remain open to new relationships. Genuine happiness in new connections can spark her realization that she misses your presence. Chapter 8. When she remembers your unique qualities. We're all unique in our own ways, our sense of humor, the way we approach challenges, the way we express love and care. Over time, as she encounters different people or potential romantic interests, she may begin to notice there's something special about you that isn't easily replicated. Maybe it's the way you always remember small details about her day, or how you knew exactly how to cheer her up when she was feeling down. When she tries to find that same emotional connection or synergy with someone else and can't, that's often when the absence of your distinct qualities hits home. That's the moment she might think, "He really was different, maybe I shouldn't have let him go." Lean into the things that make you, you. The right person will appreciate those qualities. Sometimes it just takes time for her to see it fully. Chapter 9. When you maintain your boundaries and standards. Setting boundaries and maintaining self-respect is crucial. If she notices you no longer tolerate disrespect or hot and cold behavior, it can be quite surprising, particularly if you used to let certain behaviors slide. This signals personal growth, maturity, and self-awareness. It also subtly indicates that you value yourself enough not to remain stuck in a dynamic that doesn't serve you. Paradoxically, self-respect often draws people back. When you show that you're not just pining for her affection and that you have healthy standards for how you want to be treated, she starts to realize how much she misses the man who knows his worth. Respect yourself first. Healthy boundaries can be a powerful attraction factor. Demonstrate that you won't return to the same patterns or tolerate emotional games. Chapter 10: When she reflects on the overall relationship. Finally, one of the biggest triggers for missing you is pure, unfiltered reflection. As time goes on, even painful memories can soften around the edges, and people often start remembering the good times more vividly. She might recall the thoughtful gestures you made or the support you offered when she was at her lowest. Sometimes it takes distance and time apart to fully appreciate what you had. She may begin second-guessing if the breakup was the right call. She might play the what-if scenarios in her head. And while not every reflection leads to a reunion, it can lead to a heartfelt realization of, "I truly miss this person in my life." Time can change perspectives and lessen negative feelings. Honest reflection can awaken deeper feelings of missing someone. And there you have it, 10 situations and triggers that can spark a profound realization in a woman that she misses you. The common thread throughout all of these points is space, both emotional and physical. When you allow for distance and truly invest in your own growth and happiness, you create an environment where genuine longing can emerge on her end. But remember, the ultimate goal is not to manipulate someone into missing you. Authentic, lasting relationships are built on mutual respect, understanding, and open communication. These steps and insights are meant to guide you, help you make sense of the complex emotional responses we all experience, and offer a path forward that's healthier for you, regardless of whether your ex or a specific person comes back into your life. If you found value in this video, don't forget to like and subscribe for more relationship insights and self-improvement tips. Share this video with someone who might need to hear it. I'd love to see your thoughts in the comments below. Let me know which point resonated with you the most, or if you have any personal experiences you'd like to share. Thank you so much for watching, and until next time, remember to keep growing, keep learning, and keep being your best self.